No, I think we're all excited to get this underway. Now, since we've seen you last time, there's been a lot of changes in HOVR. There's been a lot of catalysts, a few milestones being met. You've got your 10K filing come out. Do you want to talk us through a few highlights over the last quarter?
Yeah, it's been really exciting, to be quite frank. So on the technical side, you can see if you go to YouTube, our video of the transition flight of our 50% scale aircraft. That's a pretty big machine, 22-foot wingspan. And we're moving on to produce large scale aircraft parts right now. So we will have a full scale aircraft built and ready to do ground testing in the next 18 to 24 months, which is super exciting. You'll see in our 10K that we recently released a strong financial position. So we have more than 17 million in the bank, 18 to 24 months runway, and we're talking to a lot of really interesting folks about backing us even further. So on the technical side, like I said, on the financial side, on the team side, we've grown like 56% over the last several months. We have lots of positions open, and we're hiring some world-class talent. It's actually quite humbling.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And then, look, I'm just going to go straight for the jugular.
We have anything else.
We have a lot of talk around the whole industry at the moment about the whole defensive side, and we know you guys are based there in Canada. Now, we're getting a lot of questions on our channel about, is Horizon Aircraft able to sell the Cavorite X7 or any of your tech across to the US themselves?
Absolutely. The answer is yes. So a lot of people don't know this. In circa 2022, we won a US DoD AFWERX competition. So 250 companies were looking at producing concepts for high-speed vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. It's called the HSVTOL Challenge. We were one of 32 selected to go down to Vegas and pitch in front of a very loaded panel. It was great. Generals and double PhDs from NASA and kind of a firing squad scenario. We were one of only 5 to get an actual award through that US AFWERX DoD Research and Development grant. That allowed us to accelerate the half-scale prototype development, which was fantastic, and it put us on the radar for a lot of US DoD prime contractors and the DoD itself. So we've had into the hangar special forces operators, Air Force folks, Navy folks, and we remain in contact with a lot of the defense primes in the US as well. Of course, they're interested in a helicopter capability that can go twice as fast, and in many ways is hardened for a military mission, fast, multiple layers of safety and redundancy, very battle hardened already. I mean, you can take out multiple rotors and it can still fly. So that's been, those discussions are ongoing.
So Brandon, I've got a question on that topic then. I saw on one of your previous podcasts with a different individual, the question was raised about your concept demonstrator, your 50% scale concept demonstrator, and could that be used as a leverage? Or are there potentials to actually use that for a DoD contract, or do you want to or is the focus on your full scale, or is there marriage between both of those to where you could have multiple revenue streams quicker?
Yeah, Mark, great question. And we are thinking about it. It's one of the reasons we designed it the exact size that we designed it, just in case there was some, our initial concept proved out to be technically viable. As a drone, it's a pretty impressive machine. So as a 50% scale version of the aircraft, the wings fold forward. It fits into a trailer that can be towed by an F-150 or F-250 or whatever. So the special forces guys love it because they don't have to haul all of this launch and recovery equipment out, where inevitably there'll be a cold catapult shot and you end up ruining most of the drones that way. So they just fold the wings out, press the green button, and it can take off from pretty much anywhere. Its design makes it very fast. It's not going to be used for long endurance sort of surveillance missions, but if you need to get something from one point without any infrastructure to another point without a pilot, and it can carry about 100 pounds of stuff, about 150 to 175 miles an hour. It is fantastic. So resupplying forward operating bases, getting critical stuff to remote locations, getting critical surveillance imagery back to a forward deployment of special forces folks or other folks that might need it. I mean, these are all really interesting missions, and those DoD folks are quite interested in it.
Okay, thank you.
Then I want to jump in. One of our viewers, Kelly, has said Can you talk us through why you are collaborating with Zero Avia? What do Zero Avia bring to Horizon?
That's a great question. And we're that humble company that doesn't, admits that we don't know what we don't know. So I'd heard a lot of negative things about hydrogen and its use in an operational environment. And we wanted to just partner with the best company that has actually produced power plants that are flying in, an aerospace environment. That has thought through all the logistics and just could give us the right answers. They also have a lot of hybridization experience. And so that's very helpful for a company that has a hybrid power plant like we do in our aircraft. And, so I spoke at length with the Zero Avia folks. They are a really smart company that has done a lot of work in this space, and they're giving us straight answers. So are we choosing the Zero Avia all hydrogen solution for our aircraft? No, not right now. But it was, again, it's just the place of humility. We want to partner with the best folks so they can teach us what we don't know, and then we can make really smart decisions for the company and best add value for our shareholders.
Oh, thank you so much. And then I think Dylan then had a really nice question about your Lilium engineers.